has to be like this. So when you are moving, the shoulder is the joint here, is very free to cause your body to do this. But while you are doing this here, the boards are totally rigid. So the boards could, because when I use a board, you can see the rigidity. When you use a round thing, you don't know whether you're rigid. Especially when you use a soft thing, you're not rigid. So that when you're, every area of your body locked into a piece is rigid, that forces you only to train this joint here. So you can see, I'm making a fist, it's rigid, the chest is rigid. You only see these two lines. This is one piece, it's rigid. Or I can just go like this, totally straight, it's rigid. And this, from this shoulder to this shoulder, the chest is rigid. You only rotate here. Can you see the rotation? Can you see my rigidity there? The problem, James, is that you are loose. Can you see when you're doing this? There's a lot of movement here. And whenever you have movement, you're not training here. We only want to train this to be like a door. The door is very strong. The door itself is very strong. The door frame is very strong. It's the hinge that allows very loose and smooth movement. See the rear shoulder here, and this is the front. You went like this here. By the time you're here, you went like this. You see that little bit? You have to find a spot. Even let's say before you reach it, if it's not 180, that's fine. If it's not 180, your front shoulder can still cause the rear shoulder to split with your front hand. Can you see there's a split there? Once it goes over, it does not split anymore. Can you see it's on its own, it's not here. So when your rear shoulder is here, when I do this move here, you look at my rear shoulder or you look at my rear elbow, it's all the movements here actually are here. So you look at my front, can you see that here? It's all there. But once it's over, it's not there anymore. So John Optional, you have here. Can you see it's here? Can you see it's here? That's wrong. Can you see this move? Whatever you do is here. This is what we want. And some of you guys moved here to adapt to it. Can you see you have a little bit of movement? It's lost. This is totally rigid. When you moved here, you do not have enough of a bend. You're somehow here. Can you see this angle here? It's bent. Can you see it's an acute angle? So because of that, if you lock here, you have to push the shoulder out of that angle. There's a lot of shoulder movement. Can you see my front shoulder? First of all, I'm showing the size of it. It's very big. Yours is too small. Can you understand that? You look at here, and here. Your action here is too small. So mine, no move. But here, my shoulder is very hiding all the way back here. And then can you see the shoulder is doing a huge rotation to propel the two ends out. This is the line here is your shoulder, your front shoulder. And now, this is your rear shoulder, this is your front hand. You have to bend so much that it's like this. So now, in order, your shoulder is buried in the corner here. The corner is so acute. Is this acute? Acute, right? So it's stuck. For you to push the shoulder here all the way to this line here, can you see the distance between the two, the hand and the fist? Let's say for me here is 5 inches. I'm going to push this here. By the time I push this here, the distance is going to be 35 inches. Because of the distance here added, this distance and this distance, the distance of the two boards. So as I push, I use this edge as a guide here. Can you see as I push, this much distance is created. So the problem with you guys is that you are here. You are only doing this little move, too small. You have to bury it here and come all the way here. That's why that move, you think about it, it looks like you're rotating or it's like a circle.